This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Have you got any more stupid questions?
Perish!
Behold!
Feeble human!
Squall Fury.
At my command, you shall fall!
Cry louder!
Insignificant pest! My endless cycle begins!
That's far enough!
Insignificant pest!
The wind rises. Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its...
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer. It feels like we just went on a really long journey. You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just... After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquired...
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan, but before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so... Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers.
I'm glad you're able to think, Traveler. In the future, I'll continue to search, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrent in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be... I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon...
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to...
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an...
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No! Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name...
Have you got anything?
Bitte was? Warum?
Are you sure? Oh, all right. If you say so.
Okay, anscheinend hätte man auch mit seinem Namen ein wenig Blödsinn anstellen können, aber das machen wir natürlich nicht.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet? Take your time. I don't need it. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see.
Huh? But
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so... Alright, let's goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
he's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So we can finally go eat? But
Thank you both.
I've got it! I can end my...
You mean because everyone...
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to... The dark clouds had dissipated. But then, one night, as an old man, he had all these expressions of joy, melted down in the fern... Life is a story too...
Oh meine Güte. Ich wollte nur kurz ein Zwischenkapitel spielen und nicht über 2 Stunden hier sitzen. Wir müssen noch TCG spielen. Wir müssen für den Wanderer auch noch pullen. Auch wenn ich ihn nicht unbedingt möchte. Wir müssen noch Dailies machen. Oh meine Güte, ne. Zum Glück habe ich früh angefangen.
it's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes... Wow, good! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? Like, Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. But for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. This like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase. Is it?
Who are you?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. It feels wrong just leaving it there.
Also von dem her, was sie gesagt hat, könnte das ja Miko gewesen sein. Aber bin ich mir nicht sicher. Weil das ist ja eine der Texte, der Yaimiko sagt. Aber haben wir geschafft. Zwischenkapitel ist fertig. Mega gut. Doch noch geworden. Ein bisschen lang. Aber hat sich gelohnt, sich das Ganze nochmal anzugucken. Ich hoffe, es hat euch auch gefallen. Ciao, Leute.